What's growing on, gardeners? Today I want to share with you a quick hack to save soil space. So here I have this 16-inch planter, and what I did is I put a empty milk gallon jug or water gallon jug, it doesn't matter, but in this case it was an empty milk, I believe. But what you can do is just take it and then cut out the bottom and just set it inside here. Then what you can do is fill around with soil, and this works for really any either shallow rooted plants or flower plants. If you're not growing things like tomatoes or cucumbers, then you can use this. Then if not, then I recommend just filling it the normal way. But what this does is it saves, well, in this case, a gallon of soil space, because flowers only really need the first 6 to 8 inches, and there's still plenty of soil that goes around this here. There's still plenty of soil that goes to the bottom. And the reason why I cut out the bottom of this was to be able so the soil could drain freely, because the drainage holes happen to be right underneath where I put in the middle, and if I put this with the bottom on, it could impede drainage. So it depends where your drainage holes on your pot is, but that's just a quick suggestion. And because soil is super expensive, peat moss has doubled in price. Potting soil is pretty close to $10 for 2 cubic feet, and a 2 cubic foot bag will only fill up about 2 of these pots. So if there's any way you can save on soil, that is a wonderful thing. And then as you're filling this up, if you still have the cap, put the cap on. If not, put it like a piece of either netting or put some temporary tape, and then as you fill it, you can take it off, of course. And then you can just fill it up to the top like you would normally fill up any other planter. Put your slow release fertilizer in and put your plants in, of course. So that's just a quick tip I wanted to share with you in order to save soil this year on your potted plants, especially your potted flowers and vegetable plants that don't need a lot of soil. So I hope you take this idea and make it your own. You can use plastic water bottles. You can use, plastic like this. Any sort of idea that you have will probably work. Just make sure it is a food grade plastic, which is usually the recycle sign of number 5 or number 2 generally. I do believe number 1s are acceptable, but you'll have to do your own research on that. But make sure it's food safe plastic. Until I see you in the next video, get on growing.